Hello, everybody. It's Holly from Besotted Orchids. Finally, back with you sharing some of my beautiful orchids. I have been keeping myself very, very busy out in the yard, in the garden, doing pollinator classes, and of course, out in Mohican. I hope you did get a chance to see the terrestrial orchid out there, the showy orchid. I might get back over there this week and take a video of it actually in full bloom. But here we go. This is royalty. This is Princess Diana. This is a miltoniopsis. Just absolutely beautiful. And there's a fourth bloom back here around the back. Such a pretty, pretty delicate looking orchid. I just enjoy it so much. Up here, we have a Paphia petalum that you have seen before if you watch my channel. This did come from Mayfield Orchids at a show I went to up in Akron. This one also came from Mayfield Orchids. This one is probably one of the top 10 orchids I own, and I almost did not buy it because I'm just not a fan of pink. But I was like, this is so beautiful, and I am so glad that I did get it because I really enjoy it. Back here, this is Onalicious Vivid. It has 2 spikes on it. Let me see if I can turn that around a little bit. It has 5 different orchids in the making of this. You can obviously see the miltoniopsis. It is very, very similar to that. Beautiful, beautiful. Very pretty. Back here, we have the spider lily, the dendrobium, that just wants to go on and on. It never wants to stop blooming, which is a good thing. And here is another. Look at that. So pretty. Down here, we have the Pinocchio. That's taking a little while. It's taking a little rest. But over here, we do have something. I'm not sure if I've shared this with you or not. This is Solangenae udesana. And this did come from Micheal at Triton Orchids. And I have been looking for it for a long time. So when he said he could find it for me, I was very, very pleased. I believe it has 4 new growths on it. And the spike for this Solangenae actually comes from there. It comes right out from the apex, right there at the very top of at the base of the 2 leaves here. Sorry, not apex. But there we go. Beautiful, beautiful plant. Very healthy. I am so looking forward to seeing that in bloom. This one is, I want to say, possibly in the spider type family, like the Brassia type. Of course, no ID. Over here, we have the Pachara Delight that has formed a new little root coming out there at the base. I really wish it was a spike, but hey, you can't have everything. I'm just glad it's doing well. Look at the roots on that. It is doing so well. George King, back there in the corner. I cannot wait for that one to bloom. I saw that one first on Rachel's channel, Gardening at Duensa, and I fell madly in love with it. So I'm hoping that it blooms for me this spring. You can see all my work out there. I've been planting dahlias this morning. Here is a beautiful oncidium type that actually is a spider. It will look, I think it's a yellowy type spider. This did come from Kingwood. And I just want you to note, look at that edging on that. I have never seen an oncidium that has this. So if you have seen anything like that, please comment on that. I've just never seen it. It's just such a beautiful feature to this plant. Over here is another miltoniopsis that did get stuck. It got stuck and I had to help it come out of the sheath last night, out of the leaf. But it'll straighten right up over here. Oh, and here we can't forget this. I've had this plant, I want to say 2 years. It has suffered some sunburn. I had it too close to the windows, but look there. A beautiful spike. This came from Equigenera. It is a species orchid, so this is how you would find it in nature. Cornu cervi. I believe I'm saying that correctly. Beautiful, healthy plant, other than the sunburn that happened through neglect. Had it too close to the window. Here is a spike forming. I believe this is going to be a brown. This is just your basic oncidium type. And over here, this is my psychopsis that just goes up and up forever. Getting a new bloom on it. Oh, in here, look at this. My aunt sent me this. What a wonderful surprise. I love this book, full of everything in the world you'd want to know about orchids. And look at that orchid on the cover. It just sits out here because it's so pretty. Really, really, that was such a great, thoughtful thing to do. So down here, I do want to show you this. Let me see if I can get you down in here. Right there. Do you see that coming off at the base there? That is another spike. And yes, the pseudobulbs are very wrinkly. I think I'm going to start giving this a much longer soaking time. This is my psychopsis, and I probably have to dust it. But I think it needs more soaking. It just can't go in and out of the pot of water. I think it needs a good 10-20 minute soak. So over here, we just have some basic cattleyas that are sitting here I'm hoping that with all the sunshine, they will be sending out some sheaths. Now this one down here, I believe we have a sheath right there. And I've never seen this one bloom. This is a new one for me. So yeah, orchids everywhere. All kind of orchids, all kind of spikes. So many in the other room. I'm going to be hosting a garden group here next week who are going to be coming to see all the orchids and have an orchid talk here at the home. So I'm hoping everyone in here is still in beautiful bloom for them, and maybe a few more. The one that's going to be kind of a small brown, that will be in bloom. Maybe the other miltoniopsis. I'm not certain. But yes, I did want to show you all the beautiful blooms. Most of these you have seen before if you follow the channel because they're hanging in there a while. But this is new, and I'm so pleased with it. Very, very pretty. Let me see if it has a scent. Nothing yet. There is no scent yet. But if I remember correctly, it does have a nice scent with it. This one back here, lightly scented. There's nothing out here right now at the moment that knocks your socks off. I'm pretty sure this one will in a day or two. But it's just so pretty. It's just so pretty. I did see that EJ, he put a video out on Orchid Saga, his channel. Some absolutely stunning miltoniopsis. So if you're into miltoniopsis, you might want to check out Orchid Saga and look at EJ's orchids. They are so beautiful. He had one, I can't remember the name of it, but it was almost all white and cream. It was so pretty with, I think, a few little speckles. That would be one to keep your eye out for. It was so pretty. But yes, here we go. A few little orchids, and I am back. We'll be doing a few care videos this week. I have a very large Zygopetal on my Advanced Australia. It needs to be divided. It's just way too big. I need to divide that. I think it'll be happier, and I think it'll do better. So we might pull the tripod out and separate that one and put it in the two different pots. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all having a great day. Please like, share, subscribe, and above all, enjoy those orchids.